I'm Charisse Pearson-Bey, Brand Director on the Launch Dynamics Center of Excellence team here at Spherix Global Insights. Today, I will walk you through how to navigate the Launch Dynamic Interactive Insights platform, which will give you access to the monthly Launch Dynamic KPIs. This is an easy-to-use tool that will allow you to customize findings to fit your unique needs, giving you the option to pull in launch metrics across numerous brands, indications, and timeframes. All reports can easily be exported into a PowerPoint deck. Let's dive in. Once you've purchased a Launch Dynamic report, you will then have the ability to choose report users. Report users will have access to the Interactive Insights platform and all of its features. You will automatically receive 3 report user seats per report purchase. But if you would like to purchase additional report users, please contact your designated account manager. After you've assigned 3 report users, each person will get a welcome email with their login URL, username, and a link to create a password. Please note that the first time you log in, you will have to create a new password in order to access your account. When you click the URL in the welcome email, you will be redirected to the login page. Once you log in, the first screen you will see is the welcome page with general information about the platform, a link to the video you're watching now, step-by-step instructions, and contact information for our help desk. At the top of the screen, you will see a navigation bar with several functions including demographics, key metrics, current KPIs, trending KPIs, appendix, and my stories. Throughout this video, I will take you through each function and explain how to utilize them. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll assume that I as a client have access to Zeposia and UC and Zeposia and RMS, with Stelara and Xeljanz in UC as benchmarks. Let's begin with the demographics function. You have the ability to select a launch agent in months post-launch. In the filter, you will find a drop-down that includes a list of all brands your company currently has access to. You can also find these by using the search bar to easily filter by brand name or indication. Please make a selection for each filter before clicking Update. Moving on to the Key Metrics function. Here, you will find a summary of key findings to show you a snapshot of how the brand is performing so far. Based on the agent you've selected, data will populate accordingly. At the bottom of your screen, you can use the arrows to navigate through any functions with multiple data sets. When you click on the Current KPIs function, you will have the option to select one or more launch agents and benchmarks, as well as selecting months post-launch. Again, there is an option to navigate through the data sets at the bottom of the screen. You can see here that I'm selecting Zeposia and UC as a launch agent and Stelara and UC as a benchmark at 4 months post-launch. Once you finish selecting all options, it will automatically populate. Now I'm going to choose 2 launch agents, Zeposia and UC, and Zeposia and RMS, and 2 benchmarks, Stelara and Xeljanz in UC. This allows you to see a side-by-side comparison of 2 different launch brands at the same point post-launch, accompanied by relevant benchmarks that fit your needs. In the Trending KPIs function, you will see how a launch brand has performed from the first month of tracking to the most current month included in the Launch Dynamic service. A unique feature in the Trending KPIs function is that the legend is fully customizable. For example, in the Aided Awareness Chart legend, you will be able to individually select metrics to hide by clicking on each category. Here, I will unselect Unaware of Approval. Now only a where of approval will be included in the dataset. Also note that you can hover over any chart in the dataset to highlight key information. In the appendix function, you will find general information about the Launch Dynamics service and learn more about Spherix's overall methodology. Lastly, one of the most useful features of the Interactive Insights platform is the ability to export your own custom data. With this feature, you can select any given function. In this case, I will choose current KPIs and export all included pages in that dataset. When exporting, you will be given 3 download options. The first option will generate a PowerPoint document with images of the slides to keep the formatting consistent with what is presented in the platform. You also have the option to generate a PowerPoint document with editable objects. This is beneficial for those looking to gain direct access to the backend data. However, please note that charts may be slightly altered when exporting in this fashion. Exporting to PDF is also available if that is more desirable. Another option is to use the My Stories tool to add datasets from any function to a fully customizable deck. In order to accomplish this, first you will click the My Stories panel. Here, you will have the ability to create a new story, name the story, and then begin adding slides to it. Again, using the current KPIs function, I'll include Zaposi and UC 3 months post-launch with Stellar and UC as my benchmark. Once the data is populated, you can then simply click Add Current Slide, which will add that specific slide to your story. After adding the slide, you can then name it to help you remember the contents of the slide. I will be naming it Current KPIs. After adding all relevant slides across any function and placing them in the appropriate order you deem fit for your analysis, the story will automatically save and appear in the My Stories function. Each story you create can be accessed in the My Stories tab. There's a drop-down at the top that will allow you to access each story. You also have the ability to export each story with the same 3 download options mentioned earlier. Thank you for watching the video tutorial on our new Interactive Insights platform. If you have any questions, please reach out to your account manager. Thanks so much for watching.